Hello friends, Jim here with JB's Big Adventure coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. What an incredible place to live. And that is what I'm here to share with you. Barbara and I were living here illegally and not even knowing it. So I'm going to share some things with you that are going to be important for you to really make sure that you're monitoring. If you're coming down to visit, moving down here, retiring down here, this is some really important information. But first of all, if you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's a great community. It's fast, simple, easy to do. On the bottom right hand corner, there's a red box. All you got to do is tap it and you are subscribed and you will know when our next video comes out. Also, give us a thumbs up. That lets other people know it's a great video about Lake Chapala. So this subject is a subject that I've actually meant to put out several months ago. That's just how it's gone. I mean, it's just incredible. The time, it just flies back. And in doing these videos and my long list of trying to get through all of them. But what I'm going to share with you is how to make sure that you are legal here at Lake Chapala. So there's one of three visas you're going to get. You're going to get either a tourist visa, a temporal, or a permanente. This will all start at the Mexican consulate in your state. It's really important, this step, to get it done and out of the way because of the fact that it's one of the ones that can actually hold you back. Here's what they're going to need. They're going to need paperwork. You'll have to qualify income-wise. You have to have an active passport. You're going to get an appointment. When you're approved, they're going to invite you in and go through an interview with you just to make sure that you're fully qualified to come and live in their country of Mexico. Now, this is how things work. What's going to happen is you're either going to be driving here or you're going to be flying here. And what you're going to end up getting is an FMM card. Now, I don't have one, so I'm going to do the best I can in regards to showing you what happens. So there's basically two pieces. When you actually come to the border, or you're crossing the border, or you're flying, they're going to take the top half and keep it. And you're going to be keeping this portion of the FMM card, which is the bottom part. There's some really important information on here. On the bottom left, it's really important to know how many days that they're giving you to be here in Mexico. Very important. Because you don't just automatically get 180 days anymore. You need to let them know why, in fact, you're coming. And it's also your responsibility to make sure that you know what that number is. So the FMM card is really important once you get to the border and you are coming through the immigration process. So I would encourage you, for one, to put your FMM card inside your passport. Now, if you're coming down and you've already got your temporal, let's say, for example, and you're wanting to keep it because you want to bring your car down, so you're driving down, you're going to be crossing the border. You still need to make sure to get your FMM card. I will share this with you, our experience. We left Albuquerque, New Mexico with our passports being stamped, and they kind of do a heat transfer of like your temporal visa. We drove down to Laredo, Texas, met somebody at the border. We took all the stuff out of our trailer, put it in his trailer, and then we followed him down. We went through customs, but were not aware that we had to go through immigration. I couldn't even tell you where the immigration office is at the border of Laredo, Texas and Mexico. But here's what happened. When Barbara and I got down, we got moved in, we were here, I'm going to guess, for 6 or 7 months. Then to find out that we were here illegally. We had to make sure we had this FMM card because they stamp our passport and they stamp the FMM card. We had no idea. because that's very important that you have that with you, because once you get into Mexico, you've got 30 days to take your passport. There's some forms that you're going to need to fill out, and I would encourage you to utilize an immigration attorney. I've done a video with Adriana Perez-Flores. She's fantastic at this, and she's been doing it for a long time, like 25 years. So I would encourage you to go that direction. What will happen is you will actually be at the immigration office in Chapala. Adriana goes with you to that. What I want you to know, though, is when we found out that we were illegal, we made a phone call to an attorney. And that attorney told us that, okay, well, it's not a real big deal. All you need to do is either drive up to the border. Well, Laredo, Texas is only a 12-hour drive and then 12 hours back down to here, or fly into Tijuana. Now, we were told that all we had to do was get to Tijuana, go through the security, go back into the lobby, and then come back through, and we're automatically considered crossing the border, coming back, and we'll get it stamped, our passport stamped, and the FM card, and everything will be just fine. That isn't the truth. What we had to do was get to Tijuana, cross the border into San Diego, into California, and then come back in. Now, we ended up getting it all done at the airport like we were told it was going to be done. But I want you to know, we were probably told, I'm going to guess 20 times by people, that was not the way that it happens. You have to go through the CBX into San Diego, basically, and then back into Mexico. Now, what's going to happen is once you get here, you're going to have those 30 days to be able to get then your temporal card. So you'll go to the the immigration office. You're going to take your money. It's about $450 a piece. You're going to have to also take the paperwork. Now, there's paperwork that has to be processed before you get to the immigration office in Chapala. And that's why I really encourage you to have an attorney, immigration attorney that is very bilingual. So then what you're going to do is they're going to get you fingerprinted. They're going to take some pictures of you. And then they're going to tell you that you come back in about 2 weeks and get your card. Well, there was 1 week that went by, and I'm going to say that we went back like on our 9th day, 10th day. We didn't wait the whole 2 weeks. We went and they had it available for us. They had it ready. So we got that card. So we've been here now legally. But I've heard stories of others that have had somewhat the same kind of thing take place. They drove down. They did not fly in, because flying in, obviously, that's all going to be done. But they drove down and did not know about immigration office. So it's really an important factor. It's important that you do that, because if you're just coming to visit and then you're going back and you're flying, the FMM card they will take from you at the airport, and then you'll fly into whatever, Dallas or LAX or wherever it is you're going, and you won't need one then. So the real reason I wanted to share this with you is it cost us, it was a lot of money. I mean, we had to pay, it wasn't like a $60 or $70 airline ticket for the two of us to go to Tijuana. We probably invested, I'm going to say $300, $350. And then on top of that, the only flight we were able to get out was going to be a flight like at 12:30 in the morning. And we're there, and it's like getting close to the time that we need to start boarding the plane, which is like at 12. Minutes before that, I went over, something just told me I needed to go take a look at the board, and that the flight had been canceled. Our flight at 12:30 in the morning, we got there early, went through all the security, went through immigration, went through customs, everything, and find out then that the flight was canceled. That was tough to take because it was enough of all the confusion and stuff we got going in our mind in regards to trying to get this thing all done. So we had to go stay in a hotel for the night, and they rebooked our flight for the following day at 3:30 to fly to Tijuana. And then when we got to Tijuana, we got in there, for example, maybe at I don't remember exactly what time it was we got there, but we no more than got that stamped, everything stamped, and we left like at 9 o'clock, or we were getting here at 9 o'clock, something like that. So we got there, and then the ticket was not even to stay a night. It was to fly there, get this done, and then fly back. So I will tell you, you can do that. It just so happened that that flight that we were going to be taking got canceled. So there's some reasons here why I'm sharing with you how important this is. It really is an important step that you make sure you get the FM card, you get it stamped, you've also got your passport stamped. That way you will be here legally, not illegally, but legally, and won't have any of the hassles, the troubles, the frustration that we ended up going through when in fact that we came across the border and we're getting ready to get our temporal all finished up. So, well, I hope that's been helpful for you. Um, we were concerned when we found out, when the attorney told us, this is a different attorney now, it's not Adriana, told us that we were actually here illegally. An attorney, American attorney, told us that practices here, that told us that we were here illegally. Um, I mean, who would want to be in a country, you're 12-mile drive away from your country, and you find out that you're actually here, living here illegally? Yeah, that is not a feeling that I want anyone to have to go through. You want to make sure that you're here legally and you know for certain you're here correctly, and that's going to make your stay a whole lot better. So with that, if you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. It's real fast and easy to do. There's a red box in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. All you got to do is tap on it, you're subscribed, and you'll know when our next video comes out. You can give us a thumbs up that lets other people know it's a great video. You can stop by and say hi, ask a question, or let us know of an idea that you've got for a video. And also make sure, too, that you hit the bell, because that way you'll be immediately notified when the next video comes out. So with that, as always, thank you so much for being a part of our channel, a part of this video. Have an awesome day. We'll see you on the next video. So with that, if you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. It's real fast and easy to do. There's a red box in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. All you got to do is tap on it. You're subscribed, and you'll know when our next video comes out. You can give us a thumbs up that lets other people know it's a great video. You can stop by and say hi, ask a question, or let us know of an idea that you've got for a video. And also make sure, too, that you hit the bell, because that way you'll be immediately notified when the next video comes out. So with that, as always, thank you so much for being a part of our channel, a part of this video. Have an awesome day. We'll see you on the next video.